All right, so I'm here with.
Pamela, Natalie,
Jimena.
Okay, so how long have you guys been listening? Because all of you guys look like you guys are some gym girls. So how long have you guys been training?
2 years. 2 years.
High school.
High school? Okay. So, like, since you guys look like you guys are in pretty good shape, how has physical fitness in general like help you guys with self-esteem? Like, have you guys ever dealt with like being like insecure or like having like not the best confidence in the world? How has this helped you guys?
Well, I was 220 pounds and I went through postpartum depression and I didn't feel like my best self mentally, but I had to use like physical fitness to rebuild like my mental strength and become that mom that I needed to be for my daughter. So that's how it's helped me. For me, same. I feel like I've always struggled with just feeling confident in myself. And I guess like even with like motherhood too, I also had a little one. And after that, you kind of lose your sense of self, your sense of style. And I think just the journey started 2 years ago after having my little one, and it has made me just have another world of confidence. And
So I did go through like some depression and anxiety in high school, and going to the gym always did help me. And like I've learned how to cope with a lot of hard life, so it's helped me a lot.
Okay, so like since you guys have been training since 2 years or since high school, like have you noticed any improvements in your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself, what you look in the mirror whenever you see that person on the other side? Has that changed since you started training?
I think that it has. I think that it transcends just like what you see like physically like in the mirror. I think that it's important to like not only like your like physical image, but like also like the mental image that you have of yourself. So it does improve your self-esteem when you can prove to yourself like I can do hard things. I think it definitely improves because you feel like I'm that bitch.
You feel like that? You feel like that? Okay.
For sure.
I feel the same way.
In the same way? Okay, that's fine. So like if you had any words of advice with like somebody who's dealing with like low confidence, has like some issues with self-esteem and being able to see the other person on the other side of the mirror, like insecurities, anxiety, like what would you tell that person?
I would say that you need to take a really good hard look at yourself, and it's not that you're not trying hard enough, it's that you're being too hard on yourself, so you're mentally paralyzing yourself and not giving yourself the opportunity. The way that I was able to like get out of that mentality was to be able to think about how I would parent my daughter and how I would have to be kind to her, and how would I speak to her. Would I say like you're doing awful, like just give up, or would I say encouraging things? The way that you speak to yourself is so important. So that's like the most valuable thing. Your like self-confidence and your self-image will improve once you start being kinder to yourself. And it's so important. We talk about the conversations that we have with other people, but the most important conversation is the one that we have with ourselves. I would say that do the hard things, like all the things that you want to do that you can't do. That if you want to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you like, I don't know, want to enter a bikini competition, fucking enter a bikini competition. Like whatever your delusional ideas are, just do it, because being the Lulu is the only Solulu. So, like if you do it, you're gonna see that you're gonna be accepted, that you're capable of doing it, that things work out for you because of God, the universe, whatever you believe in. And once you start doing them and you start seeing that it's working out, then everything else starts working out and you start believing that you're capable of doing just about anything.
I would say take it one step at a time, because I feel like there's a lot of content out there that says, oh, go to the gym 5 days of a week, or, train hard, go hard, stick to a strict diet. And I'd say just take it one step at a time, like work your way in slowly, and then you'll get that confidence, when you start lifting heavier, when you hit milestones. So I would say.
Thank you guys so much. Would you guys like to like shout yourself out on like any social media or anything like that? If not, it's cool.
I would. My username on social media is Pammy Hearts on Instagram. I did summer shredding competition last year, so you guys can see my content on there.
Thank you guys.